In John Street's dying days in regional Tasmania, his wife Mary Kate says telehealth appointments with his doctor gave him dignity at the end.
He was able to access it from the comfort of home. He didn't have to go through the trauma of getting into a car and travelling over an hour to see that doctor.
But a new federal court ruling might have meant he had a different experience.
I think it could have made the difference between him accessing VAD and not.
The federal court on Thursday ruled voluntary assisted dying is considered suicide, and in doing so exposed doctors to federal criminal laws prohibiting the use of a carriage service like telehealth, email or phone calls to incite or provide information about suicide.
I was absolutely gutted when the verdict came down.
Victorian GP Dr Nick Carr brought the action into the federal court to get clarity for doctors.
It means that people in regional and rural areas are yet again disadvantaged.
Voluntary assisted dying has been legislated by all states in Australia, but Commonwealth law overrides. The states want urgent changes to federal legislation.
It is disappointing in terms of the regional access implications that might be there.
So too do medical bodies. The president of the AMA, Professor Steve Robson, says doctors who participate must be protected and not liable to prosecution. The Attorney-General, Mark Dreyfus, says the government is now considering the court's ruling, but it's the Prime Minister's comments on radio this morning which have put the Commonwealth at odds with the states and medical bodies around the country.
My personal opinion, telehealth should not be used because I'd be concerned about some of the implications there.
We do a lot of complex healthcare by telehealth. We don't want to do all our VAD care by telehealth, but we want the option to do it some of the time where it's appropriate.
Mike Lorigan, ABC News.